Hi all, Mithun here. So I have done two videos previously. I don't know how many of you would have seen that. I could see some hardly 20 view. So I'm just admitting upfront the video was very bad and my presentation was even worse. To upfront, I'm telling I'm new to this kind of social media videos and all. Moving forward, I will try to improve. Okay, it's okay. I'm not wasting your time by putting my sad stories. So this video, my intention was to give some heads up on contracts. So I could see many people are eager to learn about contracts and its background, backbone, everything. So this particular video is intended to make you awareness what is contract, how it framed. It's a very basic. I will very basic presentation. I'll touch base the ingredients. Then upcoming videos I will do. I will explain one by one. Okay. So basically, I'm not wasting any time. Straight away jumping into the contracts. So the definition of contract is it's a legally binding agreement between two or more parties. So just like that, it's an agreement between two or more parties, a legally binding. Okay. So there is something differentiating contracts from the agreement. I will tell you. So for a contract, it should have seven elements. Then only you can call it as a contract, or else it's just an agreement. Okay. So for a contract to make it valid, it should have an offer, acceptance, consideration, capacity of party, possibility of performance, legality, and the certainty of terms. So these seven parameters should be fulfilled to form a valid contract, or else it will be an agreement only. Okay, I will touch base one by one and to give you a brief explanation. So first one is offer. Offer is one upfront. I'm telling, if you are from a construction background, don't think only in perspective of construction project because contract is everywhere. Okay, so let me give you a very basic example of offer. I'm selling my car. Okay, so I'm selling my car for 1,000 USD. This is my offer. So I can't put my offer anywhere. I can put my offer in a newspaper, a social media, or a e-commerce platform. I'm putting my offer. So this is my offer. I'm selling my car for 1,000 USD. So I have a willingness to enter into contract. So what is acceptance? Acceptance is one more thing. In a contract, acceptance should be unconditional. There should not be any condition. Whatever my offer, you are to accept unconditionally. That is what called unconditional acceptance. Okay. So I put an offer. I'm selling my car for 1,000 USD, and somebody, a unlucky person, will come and he would say, "Yes, I can buy your car for 1,000 USD." So offer is there, and unconditional acceptance is there. He didn't put any condition. He said, "Yes, I can buy." So that is offer and acceptance. And now come the term consideration. Consideration is something, anything of value is called consideration. In our specific example, the consideration is 1,000 USD. Okay, and let me just connect it to our concession industry. For a concession industry, the consideration is the contract sum. A contractor is doing the work for 10 million or 100 million. That is the consideration. But one more thing is that consideration is not always money. It can be anything of value. For example, I'm telling my the person who is buying my car, instead of like you can do, not forget about the car. Some other example, I am telling someone to construct a house for me, but I don't pay you. Instead of paying something, I will give you some other thing of value. Maybe I will recommend you for some other work, or I will give you some other sort of business, or this also considered as consideration. Okay, so basic three: offer, acceptance, consideration is over. Now we going to look other parameters. Okay, so the first one is capacity of parties. Capacity of parties is, as name indicate, the party, whoever signing the contract should have capacity. So a minor, he don't have capacity. Okay, he has to be major, 18 years or old, or as per the country, what is the age of. major persons to be. And secondly, if I'm signing a contract under the influence of a drug or a toxication by alcohol, I would not be able to know the content of contract. So I don't have capacity to sign the contract. And third case, if I had some mental issues, still I don't have the capacity to sign the contract. And legally, that contract will not be treated as a valid contract. Okay. So this is the capacity of a party to sign the contract. Again, one more thing is there. So as per the power of attorney from the contractor, that will be mentioned in the power of attorney who has the capacity to sign the contract. It should be CEO or a GM should sign the contract, not like a junior trainee engineer can sign the contract, just like that. Okay, so the capacity of party that much only. Now we come the possibility of performance. Possibility of performance is nothing like a contract should be construed in such a way it should be able to perform. You can't tell a contractor to perform something unreasonable thing. Okay, so just like uh, you're telling a civil contractor to construct a MEP stuff, something like that. This is a very basic example. That's not possible. He can't. He would not be able to perform the work. That is not possible to perform at all. That's called to should be able to perform the work. Okay. Now, so we touch offer, acceptance, consideration, capacity, possibility of performance. So next one is the legality. The, the, that should be like everybody knows. Legality should be there in the contract. It's not the contract is not legal at all. So you can enter into a contract which is legal. Even you have met all the seven ingredients, but still not met the legality, your contract is not valid. Okay. For example, you can't make a contract to export weapons or to prepare weapons for me, or I'm telling someone make some bombs for me. That's not all legal in that land, in whichever land you are. So such contract, so you have to be very careful. Legality should be addressed. And last, the certainty of terms. This is something which give you better administration for the contract. So legal certainty of terms means there should be terms which should address possible issues in the contract. So time, quality, cost, changes, changes as in variations, then suspension, termination, underperformance. So all these issues shall be addressed in the contract to the terms. So there should be terms in the contract or certain terms in the contract to address such issues. So this is what certainty of terms. So to it boils down to something like I explained: offer, acceptance, consideration, capacity of party, legality, certainty of terms, and legal. I missed something. Yeah. So I think seven. So all these seven parameters is very important to form a valid contract. Uh, I'm giving one more thing. There's something called counter offer. So I'm giving an offer. The first example, like I'm selling my car for 1000 USD, and one smart person coming and telling, I can buy your car for 100 USD, a counter offer. That's called counter offer. Okay. So upcoming slides we will explain one by one, and I'll explain in very deep offer, acceptance, consideration, capacity of party, legality, possibility of performance, certainty of terms, everything I'm going to explain one by one. Okay. Thank you. Signing off. Bye bye.